You dig? Yes, sir. Oh, hit the Tony Yayo. No, is it Tony Yayo? Who had it first?
That's
Oh,
Yayo.
John Cena.
I say Yayo, but then they try to say that's John Cena. You can't see me.
We'll go with Tony Yayo. The black man did
When
it
I
first.
do it, I think of Yayo. Yeah, Ning, you know who we be. It's
Yes, sir. What's going on, man? It's another week of Mother Talks, a safe place for keeping it player, where we keep it kosher every time, all the time. It's another week, baby. How you doing today? How you doing, T, man? You living? You all right? You
I'm good,
healthy?
man. I'm healthy.
COVID
Working out,
free?
huh?
COVID free?
COVID free. Test results came back and niggas clean. Got a clean bill of health. You know what I'm saying? Working off this Thanksgiving food.
Right too. I mean, how was it? You get all your fixings. You hit the
Oh,
essentials.
shout out to everybody. Crib I stopped by and ate at. This was actually probably my first year. I ain't never hop like Thanksgiving hop before, like go to one place and next place, next place. I used to be one stop shop for me, but
Yeah.
because of COVID, I spent Thanksgiving in Richmond, and then I went up north Alexandria on Friday. So I went to two places on Thursday, and then on Friday when I went home, I went to two places again. I went to my mom's house and then my man's house. So ate good.
All the fixings. No Thanksgiving fumbles. All the food was hidden.
Oh, son, like I said, I was very grateful. I got good chefs around me, and then I was introduced to some chefs, and I was like, "Yo, y'all do it right." I ain't had no raisins in no potato salad, no Caucasian tendencies came into my Thanksgiving, so everything was good.
I respect that. You know that we do give thanks to the people that cook, but I'm just going to give another flowers to the people that spend hours in the kitchen.
You did.
Whipping up the meals, especially when you got 6, 7 types of dishes. You know, God bless them. Grandmothers and mothers, the aunties. The fathers. What I'm
Yes,
saying,
sir.
uncles that don't get a lot of respect that really be chefing in the kitchen too. You know,
Hell yeah.
Shout out to them people that risk their lives to fry a turkey. You know what I'm saying? Salute
Is
to
it
everybody.
that fucking? Is it that hard to fry turkey?
Yeah, man, because turkeys they have a lot of like water in them. So like if you don't, and it take a long time to thaw. So if you don't thaw them out perfectly and you put them in the deep fryer, that shit can
Mm-hmm.
get like just oil and stuff everywhere.
Okay. Well,
Fire.
that makes sense. But I was actually I thought I had a fried turkey, but somebody made a turkey that was so good. My girl's mother made a turkey that was so good. I thought she fried it, but she just did something in the oven to make the skin mad crispy, and it was so delicious.
That's
So
that's
I'm
amazing.
happy she didn't have
Turkey
the
turkey is
turkey.
overrated. That's amazing.
Whoa!
It's overrated. If it
Come
takes so
on.
much, it takes
Why are
so
you
much to make it good, and it's
okay?
often very dry. If like you
Okay.
said, like your girl's mother did something special, you thought it was special. You thought it was fried because it was not dry. You have to put cranberry or gravy on turkey just to make it undry.
Okay, listen. This is true. First of all, why does everything got to be overrated or underrated or
Because
whatever?
turkeys are the symbol of Thanksgiving. So
Okay, you
they're
can say
putting on
that.
a they're put on a pedestal already.
Say
All
that.
right.
Turkey don't need to be the mascot of Thanksgiving. Maybe that's what you're thinking. But turkey is not overrated. A good turkey, a nice moist turkey with stuffing or dressing. Some people call it dressing
Oh,
with gravy and then mac. Bro, that's turkey is a cornerstone. It may not be it may not need to be on the pedestal that high, but it's a cornerstone.
I didn't have it this year. I was good without it, bro.
What? How you ain't had a bro? I love because listen, you could do so much with turkey. You make turkey sandwiches later.
That's no. We're not talking about the utilitarian side of turkey and how you can make so many things about it.
Okay, you're
The
talking about.
average turkey on Thanksgiving sliced turkey is overrated.
Well,
It's
guess
overrated.
what? I don't eat no average turkey, so I be eating all the turkey I get. Yes, yes, niggas make dry turkeys, but I don't be eating no dry turkeys.
You know
I
how hard it
like.
is to make a good turkey.
Hey, it's what it is. What the fuck? Turkey is good, especially listen. I love turkey. Turkey stuffing, mac and cheese, and then greens. That's all I need for a good Thanksgiving. Give me some greens.
You can
Mac-
you don't eat pork, so ham. The ham, put the nice
But
little
listen,
ham,
okay,
nice little
ham is
ham.
very key because
Yes.
I like the smell of the ham. The ham make you feel like it's Thanksgiving.
Yes.
The smell of it, yes. But I definitely turned down the ham this year. I didn't eat no ham.
Ham with a little brown sugar on top, the little crystallization right there. That's fire. Right
I think
there.
you just mad because you don't know how to make a good turkey.
No, I can make a good turkey. I made one when I was in college. It's tough. You got to spend all day cooking it and basting it, and you got to inject it and stuff. It's a lot of work just for, it's like crabs. Crab legs are a lot of work for a little bit of payoff. You know what I'm saying? You got to do a lot of work to get to the meat of the crab leg.
Mm-hmm.
That was good, but you're paying too much for a crab
Okay,
leg.
how about this though? Turkey wings.
Now, listen, if you're talking turkey wings, we could talk.
Turkey legs.
Turkey legs are fire. Turkey legs and turkey wings. That's where all the good juices be at right there. Okay. Now we can talk right there. Just regular.
But the whole bird, not overrated.
Yeah, but the turkey leg, turkey wing, that's good right there. Now we can talk.
Okay. How about I could agree with you on that because I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like the breast meat that much, anyways. I like if I do get the breast meat, I need that gravy and I need stuffing with it. I'm not just eating straight breast meat because it's very hard for people to get it very moist. But that wing, the meat is tender. Yep. The leg is got fat in it. Got that dark meat. So to each his own.
The sides are what makes Thanksgiving though. So.
But the sides complement the cornerstones. You need good mac and cheese, collard greens.
I'm telling you, you could have Thanksgiving without a turkey as long as your mac and cheese.
I've done it.
As long as your mac and cheese is busting, your dressing is busting, your collard greens is busting, your yams is busting, you'll be all right.
Mm-hmm. Well, I really enjoy turkey. Maybe that's what it is. That is one meat because I was vegetarian for a few years, and when I came back, turkey was comfort because it was like I was leaner than chicken most of the time.
Yeah,
and I really like turkey, so I guess you ain't really a turkey fan.
No. I love turkey in terms of like turkey burgers, turkey for sandwiches, some sandwiches and shit like that. Turkey wings, turkey legs, those are all fire. You've had a turkey leg at the fair? Joint busting.
No, I've never had one at the fair, but I've had a homemade turkey leg, yes.
Okay, same thing, you know what I'm saying? Well, not the same thing, but turkey leg at the fair, busting. Turkey wings are busting. I love a good turkey burger instead of a beef burger. Turkey taco.
That's where you lost me. It's very hard for people to make a good turkey burger. Most turkey burgers are trash.
Because they don't cook it right, you know what I'm saying? But
this is true.
I won't go there too much. But this is an episode after Thanksgiving, so happy holidays to people. I don't think we said happy Thanksgiving last week, but hopefully everybody enjoyed their holidays. You were safe. Either if you decide to stay at home and not visit, or if you decide to go visit your family, hopefully you did it safely. You know what I'm saying? When you come back to your place, maybe quarantine a day or two. Don't go back in the streets just to be safe. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully, whatever you decide to do for Thanksgiving, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you enjoyed it.
This nigga worked for the CDC.
Actually, I did not follow the CDC laws. I traveled. Supposed to visit. See, you know what I'm saying? They told you to stay home. I did it. So, you know what I'm saying? So I came home. I took a flight and that's for. I get what you mean now about wearing your mask during the flight. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's not too bad, but you can definitely feel the pressure of the mask, get kind of closer to your face.
Yeah.
But it was enjoyable flying. I rode Delta. They had, in between seats when they could. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I haven't flown Delta during the I've flown United and American during the pandemic. So Delta, they give you a seat. That's good.
Yeah, they give you a seat. They in a three-row seat thing. They give block the middle seat off.
So. That's good. But I'm happy you made it to your destination safely. Yeah. And I hope all the listeners, if you traveled, y'all travel safely, you get back safely, and you stay healthy.
Mm-hmm. Well, listen, we're on short time this week, so let's get right into the topics, or let's get right into keep it funky this week. I'm gonna get right into it. So last week and the weeks before, we talked about the man playbook is not very deep. We don't have a Kansas City Chiefs playbook. You know, what I'm saying we don't have a lot of draws and play action type plays. We run it right down the middle. We might do a jet sweep and we throw the
Just
slants. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? And this week, shout out to the homegirl Summer Walker. Um, she had some things to say about her baby father, London on the track. And I
oh
really
damn.
don't, yeah, I don't really care much about her, celebrity news or whatnot, because it really doesn't matter to me. But what I want to point out about the ins and outs of her conversation or what she was ranting about was that she didn't study the playbook. You know what I'm saying? She
Wait. The playbook of what?
London on the track. She didn't
She
watch
didn't
film.
study.
She didn't watch
She didn't
film.
watch his plays, his track record.
Yeah, because apparently, she's been cursing him out, saying he's a ain't shit nigga. You know what I'm saying? She tried to get her his baby mothers. He's got like two or three baby mothers. Come see his kids, and blah blah blah. Baby mothers are trashing him out, and that should be all you should need to know that this guy might not be a great father, or father for me, for my child. And lo and behold, she's pregnant by the man, and she was on the internet yesterday or a couple of days ago ranting about him being ancient.
Damn.
So, the end all and be all of that is that you should have watched the film. You didn't go film. You didn't watch the film. The film would have told you that he would not have been a great baby father. Or when
I
he
would
got
say this.
pregnant by the
Wait.
man.
Before you continue, I'm with you
Mhm.
100% on your keep it funky about Summer Walker and what she need to do. The film will give you the tendencies. Yes, we don't know exactly how he's gonna perform. You could see in the film like, oh, this is a tendency that we picked up on. But people could change. He could on his fourth baby mother. He could have been like, you know what? I'm gonna change my whole.
Maybe.
It's not likely, but I just want to say that the
You
film
want to
can only
give
teach
him
you
a little
so much.
bell. Give him a little bell. Sure.
I'm trying to shoot my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't want niggas to be thrown under the bus because you're giving game about what Summer should have looked for. If she would have studied her man and the situations he was in, then she would have had a better. She would have been able to play the situation better in her own life by looking at how he treated the other women.
Yes.
And I 100% agree with that. I 90% agree with that. But all I just want people to know that the film can only teach you so much. You still got to play the game.
Sure.
But you saying she's stupid.
I'm not.
Basically.
I'm not calling her stupid. I'm saying she didn't prep her. She didn't prepare right. She just
Mm-hmm.
came. She went to game day just like ready to go, and then she got caught by surprise that he ran a jet sweep when that's all he's been running the whole season.
Yeah, she would have known how to have a defense. She would have had a defense for that. So is London on the track? Is he from the school of Nevadius? Nevadius?
Yeah, I think he might be, but he didn't go through all of his classes either. Because in the school in the Vedas, we don't hear a lot of bad things about, except for like this last baby mother with Future.
Yes,
But
this is
the
true.
other ones don't. You don't hear too many bad things about him with his children, as far as I know. So yes, the Vedas.
It's Sierra. Sierra has been. She's voiced her opinions about him, but for the most part, it seemed like they co-parent pretty decent from the outside.
Yeah, from the outside, he's got like 6 or 7 baby mothers, and before this last one, where there was paternity suits and whatnot, seems like he does okay as a father,
So
regardless of
he's
his.
not from the school of Nevadius.
I think when you go to school and you just there, you don't take the notes,
He didn't take
and
notes.
then you get a pop quiz, and like you might be smart in it, but you're just not doing the actual work
Yeah,
of
yeah.
you know studying the class. I think that's where London on the track is. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? He went to class, he learned a little bit of things. He went obviously he went to sex ed, but he didn't pay attention in sex ed about putting a condom on, or things like that. Or maybe he did, and he decided not to follow that rule. But in the class of baby mama, maneuvering, he definitely didn't pay attention in class to take notes.
Baby mama maneuvering. Okay.
So
Well,
shout out to Summer Walker. Shout out to London on the track. Hopefully they get it together. There's a baby on the way. You know what I'm saying? Love babies are a blessing. Maybe the fourth one, like you said, maybe this maybe this new one might be the one. Like, you know what? Let me get my shit together. Because you got the money to do it.
Yeah, man, for sure.
So shout out to them.
Watch the plays.
Watch the plays, baby. The plays are gonna tell you if I go left 80% of the way, 80% of the plays I go left. Not saying you gotta overcorrect, but you can position yourself.
These bitches ain't Bill Belichick, bro. They don't watch the film.
Obviously, we see that every time. And like I said, the man playbook is not that extensive. We're not the Kansas City Chiefs,
bro. Very simple, bro. Niggas running an eye backfield. Ain't no wishbone. Ain't no wishbone. It ain't that complicated. But sometimes simple is hard to defeat. When you keep it simple, it's kind of hard. Like we just, what we're gonna do, but you can't stop us. We running the ball right at you. Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna keep it funky. I think
the internet was messing up right there.
Okay. I didn't say nothing yet. I said, I think that most likely for most men, they're gonna have to deal with this. I think somebody who fucked your wife is gonna be at your wedding. Somebody who has fucked your wife will find their way to, and listen, best case scenario is that they're a person that knows how to handle themselves and they're not making a scene. They're not going around telling people, yeah, I had her first, no shit like that. But I think that for most people that have been married, there was somebody at the wedding that fucked their wife, or vice versa.
Yeah. I agree. About 85%.
Unless you were a born again Christian who was raised in the church, and both of you guys are virgins when you jump the broom. I think because big thing for me, right? When I thought of what I wanted in a wife, I was like, yo, I don't want nobody I know to have fucked my wife. That's not asking too much. I'm not trying to say that I don't want anybody that I know, maybe it's somebody that I know of, or someone that but none of my friends could have fucked my wife, or nobody that I'm close to, right? That's not a lot to ask for.
Yeah.
But then I just think about it as I get older, I'm like, all right, I'm 30. My wife probably gonna be in her 30s. And the world is small.
Yeah. The world. Would you say it's a period?
I say the world is a dot. It is a period, not period like City Girl period. The world could fit on the tip of a pen. The world is so small. Everybody knows everybody. Somehow, the 6 degrees of separation shit is real to me. So I'm like, look, it could have been one of her friends that you think. It could even be one of her girlfriends. She might have had a drunk night and done some shit with a girl one time. But that girl's still her close friend. She get invited to the wedding. She fucked your wife. Now, it shouldn't get messy. I shouldn't know about this. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to know about it. I'm Mario Winans. I don't want to know. But I'm just saying the odds are someone who fucked your spouse will probably be at your wedding. And I just want people to accept that.
It's rude to not think no one's fucked your spouse.
Yes. So and it's like better. I think that people listen, and I think that women do a way better job of controlling relationships after they run their course. Like, say she had a fling with a dude for a summer and they fucked around, but she could never fuck with him again, be a genuine friendship. He move on, she move on, and that nigga get an invite to the wedding. You know what I'm saying? And the cover is, oh, he married. He's already married. So in your mind, you're not even thinking like, oh, yo, maybe back in the day he took my wife down. I don't want no best man situation. You know, the movie.
Well, that's a different. That's a higher. That's a little unfair. That's a little unfair
What's
because in the
unfair?
best man situation, that was his man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't
Fuck.
want no best man situation. Then your internet fucking up again.
Okay.
But say what you said again. Repeat what you
I'm,
just said.
I'm okay for the viewers. I'm in my mother's house in Alabama, and the one caveat, she has a very nice house, but the internet here is trash. So cuss in and cuss out. That's it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Zoom.
Shout out to Zoom.
um. Yeah. I mean. Yeah. That's a higher level of debauchery for the best man
Yeah.
situation. But
Don't
yeah, I
fuck
think
your.
I think a better example would be death at a funeral. You don't want uh I don't want so I guess the same thing. A wedding and funeral are kind of the same thing. I feel bad if like I feel like at a funeral not it would be unsafe to think that if someone passed away, like your wife or your husband passed away, it would be unfair to think that someone they fucked wouldn't show up at your funeral.
They're gonna be there.
Yeah.
But see, the death, I feel like it's just a lot. But see, both of this, you said funerals and weddings are very close. I feel like the mess will be more likely at funerals because I feel like the emotions are a little bit higher for everybody because it's a loss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a negative feeling as opposed to the wedding where you're trying to preserve positivity, where you have a new union. You know what I'm saying? But see, that is something like, a lot of people say I met my brothers and sisters at my father's funeral, or the mistress popped out and all shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's another place where it's gonna go down. It's gonna be
That's what I'm nervous about.
well, if you live a
At
good
least
life, you ain't got.
I mean it's not my problem if I'm dead, right? But at least at a wedding, you can try to you can try to snuff it out before it gets there, right?
Yeah,
You
but
catch
usually
somebody
people
walking in, you be like,
snuff
yo,
that
yo, yo,
out.
yo.
Usually
Yo.
people snuff that out by not inviting
Yeah.
your exes to your
Yeah.
funeral. I mean,
Yeah.
to your wedding. But I think this is my final key point. I think that it's fine if somehow someone that you've had sex with is at your wedding, but they cannot be in the wedding party.
Oh, come on now. Why are you gonna violate? You can't
I
violate.
mean, listen, we live in a sick world. People try to get some sick shit off. There's no way that a groomsman or a bridesmaid should have fucked the groom or the bride or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, I don't know what I was thinking about, but this week I was like, damn, because I used to care really a lot about that. Like, my girl can't be with nobody that I ever knew. And as I got older, and as you have life experience, you're like, you know what? I still hold that true. Like, I don't want my girl to have been with any of my friends, but it's probably likely that she fucks someone I know. Or maybe someone she don't even know that I know. She's like, yo, just like, or like you might have done some shit where one of her friends, you're like, yo, you know her? And you'd be like, and so I'm like, damn. And obviously it's nothing serious. It really be nothing that serious. But you're like, you know what? I'm not gonna not invite them to the wedding because I fucked them 12 years ago.
Yeah, it depends on what if it's just like a one night stand. Like I
Yeah, that's
just
what I'm
knocked
saying.
it
Like,
down.
no, if you was
Like nah,
like I
like
said,
you
no
can invite
exes,
them.
never
You
have
can
your
invite.
ex.
Yeah, you don't
Your
invite
ex.
exes.
No. But someone that you smashed on a night, you know?
I might let that rock. I might let that rock. Like you know what? You grown.
But like I said, I don't want to know.
But I can't. No exes is not popping though.
No exes problem. But
Oh
it's like
yeah.
it's not.
Maybe Mario Warner. He needs a. We need to revisit his appreciation.
He deserves some type of honorary medal because really out of sight, out of mind. Like things you don't know really don't affect you. Like if you don't know, how is it hurting you? Now, obviously in his song, I think he knew. That's why I fucked him up. But it's like,
this man was in the tub with full clothes
bro,
on.
when you're in the tub with all your clothes on, you know some shit you don't want to know. Nigga got shoes and everything, nigga, in the fucking tub. That's how you knew he didn't give a fuck no more, bro. He got all his jewelry fiber.
Hey, son had Tim's on, son.
He's in the tub with Timberlands. Them shits are ruined after you do that.
Oh my gosh! So that's devastating, son.
Yeah,
That's devastating.
yeah, man.
Oh, I'm crying off that. Shout out to Mario. Wow, we clowned him for that, but now he's like, now I think about it,
It's some with
he's on the
age
right
because you're
path.
like everybody has a life before you meet them, and I know that the world is really small. Everybody's connected. People know, especially Virginia. If you've been in Virginia for over 10 years, you went to school out here. We all kind of, especially you black, that makes it even smaller community. You're black. You live in a certain state for a number of years. You know what I'm saying? You come from the East Coast, period. We got family all around here. You're gonna know someone that I know. It's just gonna be likely that someone that your person fucked is gonna be at the wedding. And as long as you don't know, and as long as it's not disrespectful, I think it was just like something that popped in my head. That's how I keep it funky.
I mean, we getting that age though. People are getting married, so
People get married, and guess what? There's things that not everything is revealed. I'm especially I was thinking about women. They don't reveal everything. It's gonna be a nigga that they smashed. There's gonna be like a plus one or somebody that comes to the wedding, and you gonna be shaking his hand, and he gonna hug your wife and kiss her, and be like, "Damn, I fucked that joint back in the day."
as long as you keep it kosher,
And keep it player. Like a real nigga that fucks someone's wife keeps it player. You ain't never
yeah,
gonna know.
yeah.
You'll never know. He's not gonna have no tails, no weird shit. He's not gonna say nothing creepy. He gonna fucking in and out like a thief in the night.
Quick question: what would make you be in the tub in full clothes?
Oh shit. Something man. Oh fuck. Oh my god.
I'm thinking it might be if I had a kid that I thought was my kid.
And you was raising him.
Yeah, and it was somebody else's kid. That might
It
have
would
me.
have to do with
That might have me in the tub full
like some shit. The only thing like I'm thinking about some extreme shit like my motherfucking brother has a baby with my girl, and I find out that
clothes.
it's the kid's not my kid, but it's my brother's or some shit. I would be in the tub. What the, like, I would get home, run the water.
He
I would
ran
put
the
on
water.
clothes.
He ran the water, cuz.
I would get because you got to run a bath. That's the thing about it. I would put on more clothes to get in the tub. Like I would come home, put on more layers, and then get in the tub. Cause that shit, that's like a earth shattering shit. You know,
Yeah.
your whole reality. It's like what you thought was your reality is not real. Like Neo found out he was in the Matrix and shit. He'd get in the tub while his clothes. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up world, man.
Now you're just saying in wet clothes. Uncomfortable.
Because it's like you want more pain. It's like you're in pain, so you want to just pile it on. Like,
Yeah.
let me just do something that's unnecessary so that I have to deal with this instead of dealing with what was fucking going on in my life.
Shout out to Mario Wayne. That's funny. We should
Yeah, man.
start like once we
Yeah,
get
that's
back
it.
to the studio. Once we
That's
get
all
back
I
to the
have.
studio. Once we get back in the studio, because the studio we able to call people. That'd be a good segment. What would make you
Mm-hmm.
get in the tub?
What's gonna make you get in the tub fully clothed?
Start
Because you know,
calling
I think women have probably done more like crazy things when they were sad than men. Nah, fuck that. Niggas do crazy shit when they sad too.
Oh,
I think niggas when they really get in their emotions, they go way overboard than women.
come on now. You've been sick before.
Yeah, when niggas is sick, they be like, but bro,
I'm about
I
to
was on,
die.
nah, it don't be dramatic, nigga. I was really on my deathbed, bro. I've been on my deathbed, bro. That flu last year I got, nigga, I knew that I was out of here. I was like, I'm dead. I'm dying. I was like, I am dying. It wasn't like, cause especially when you never felt them feelings before, like nigga, why can't I taste nothing? And why can't I see? Like you're like, yo, I'm dying. I'm dying.
Might have COVID, bro.
That's why
Might have
I got
COVID.
tested for the antibodies, but they haven't given me my shit back yet. I went to a
So
free place, so you know they ain't really pressed to. I ain't paid them no money, so they ain't
shout out
pressed
to
to
the
give
free
me.
clinics.
Yeah, shout out to the places doing free COVID testing, man. Shout out to them. They the real heroes.
All right. What so this week has been very eventful in terms
Yeah,
of
especially the past couple days, man.
past couple of days has been eventful. So let's run them off real quick.
Yeah, we're gonna start with the Grammy nominations that came out. 2021 Grammys. I suppose they're gonna be held virtually. It's gonna be different this year, but We have got all the nominations, and obviously people are very upset. You know what I'm saying? Niggas think people shouldn't get nominated, got nominated. But we're gonna run down some of the rap categories and some of the interesting ones real quick. Best rap performance. We got Big Sean, Nipsey Hussle, Deep Reverence. We got
What is this? Okay, so what is the best rap performance?
So for rap performance, single or tracks only. I think so. Rap performance in my head, it kind of makes you think of like
actual performance,
shit.
Right?
Huh?
Like an actual video, right?
Yeah, I think of like video because like performance, that's either on stage or something that's filmed. But it's like Big Sean, Nipsey Hussle. I don't really know how that's nominated because Nipsey was passed when the song came out.
And I don't remember a video for it either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean the Bop. Now see, Bop by DaBaby kind of makes sense because that was a whole video choreography. Yep. You know what I'm saying? It kind of fits. Jack Harlow was popping. I mean, it was a big song for sure. I don't really remember the visuals being that crazy for that, but okay. The Bigger Picture, Lil Baby, that kind of makes sense to me too because I remember that video. It was about the protest and all the shit during the pandemic. Savage, Megan Thee Stallion, Beyonce. I don't really get that, but see, also maybe performance in the studio, because I guess recording your vocals is a performance.
Okay.
And then they got Dior, Pop Smoke, Dior. So that's in there for that. Best melodic rap performance. We got Rockstar DaBaby. So that's 2 noms for him already.
He got a bunch, I think, this year.
And I think that's deserved, you know, because you actually put me onto DaBaby. You was like, yo, it's this dude from Charlotte, bro. I fuck with him. And he don't get a beat, no time to breathe. This nigga come right in on the track. But he got 2 already. So best melodic rap performance. Rockstar DaBaby featuring Roddy Ricch. Laugh Now, Cry Later, Drake, Lil Durk. Lockdown, Anderson .Paak. I didn't even hear that song. The Box, Roddy Ricch. Highest in the Room, Travis Scott, which is a weird nom. Okay.
Travis Scott.
But Highest in the Room, though. I was like, okay. I feel like, but I guess that 20, whatever period they did it from. Whatever.
It came and went for me.
Yeah, Highest in the Room didn't like.
Yeah, it came and went.
Like I fuck with the shit he just dropped more recently. The shit with him and what's the shit he just came out with?
The one with Thug.
Yeah, what's that called?
The Michael Jordan shit.
Yeah, I can't remember. We'll get that later. But yeah, so that's best melodic rap performance. Then you got best rap song, The Bigger Picture. So rap song is for the songwriters, and the song.
Okay.
Huh?
So it's for the songwriters' best rap songs.
So a songwriters award. That's what it says.
Okay, so best rap song is. So the performance is for the actual artists, and the song is for the songwriters. Okay, see, more you know.
Yeah. So we got The Bigger Picture. That's Lil Baby. The Box, Roddy Ricch. Laugh Not Cry Later, Drake, Lil Durk. Rockstar, Roddy Ricch, DaBaby, Roddy Ricch, whatever. Savage, Beyonce, Megan Thee Stallion, and Jay-Z wrote on that. So just the Dream wrote on that shit too. Damn.
On Savage.
On Savage, yeah.
Now, listen, I think you've given the Dream his flowers, but he definitely deserves his flowers. Like he writes on everything.
I'm making that list soon. I'm making that list soon because I said that shit this past week, and I was talking to somebody. I was like, "Yo, sneakily, the Dream has been on every rap or hip hop R&B album in the last 10 years. Like he's on it some type of way. Like he'll have a feature or he'll have written on it or produce something. Like he's done a lot in the past 10 years. Then best rap album, Black Habits, D Smoke, which I have never listened to.
Listen, that's the one thing I want to talk about this for this segment. I don't know what D Smoke did in the industry, but I'm telling you, he like for his albums to be nominated for best albums of the year for these high percentage albums. I'm like, I know his album wasn't cracking like that, bro. Like
I never even heard it. I mean,
like Lil Baby's album gets way more play. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and even though it might not be the biggest
album,
D Smoke album, You know, I might not be the biggest D Smoke fan, but I know that like it definitely wasn't a moment in time when D Smoke dropped his album.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to go listen now. So D Smoke, Black Habits, Alfredo, Freddie Gibbs, Alchemist, great album. A Written Testimony, Jay Electronica. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm sorry, Jay Electronica, but I don't
Yeah,
know about that.
Washed by Jay, every other song.
Okay, yeah. King's Disease, Nas, great album. Allegory, Royce the 5'9", great album. Congratulations to Royce for the nom. That's my guy. I fuck with him a lot. And then I guess we'll go to Album of the Year. I don't know if any black people are nominated, but those are the rap categories. Shout out to the baby for his nominations too, man. You know, definitely. Was he? Oh, best new artist. I don't think he was even nominated for best new artist.
Was Meg
I don't think he was.
Was Megan nominated for best new artist?
Megan was nominated for best new artist. I did see that. So best new artist is. Come on. They want to run slow now. Oh, okay. So the baby also got a nomination for Record of the Year. Pretty big category. Got Black Parade, Beyonce, Colors by the Black Pumas, Rockstar the Baby, Roddy Rich, Say So, Doja Cat, Everything I Wanted, Billie Eilish, Don't Start Now, Dua Lipa, Circles, Post Malone, A Savage, Megan Thee Stallion, Beyonce. Then Album of the Year. This is the big one. This is what everybody wants to get. Jhené Aiko for Chilombo. Black Pumas, Everyday Life, Coldplay, Just Jacob Collier, The Jesse Volume 3, Women in Music by Haim, Future Nostalgia by Dua Lipa, Hollywood's Bleeding, Post Malone, Folklore, Taylor Swift.
The only album I listened to was Jhené Aiko, so hopefully she wins.
I didn't sit with it, but I did listen to the Chilombo. Congratulations to Taylor Swift. Not Taylor Swift. Damn. I read her name. Congratulations to Jhené for that one. Song of the Year, you got Black Parade, Beyonce, The Box, Roddy Rich, Cardigan by some white person, Circles by some white person, Don't Start Now, Everything I Wanted, Billie Eilish, I Can't Breathe, If the World Was Ending. Yeah. Okay, and then Best New Artist, we got Megan Thee Stallion, K Tronada, Doja Cat, D Smoke. Damn, they really like D Smoke. Noah Cyrus, Chica.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
Phoebe Bridgers, and Ingrid Andress. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to listen to D Smoke album now, man. Like, this is what it is. So we got the nominations right. So obviously Twitter was like, why did he get nominated for this? Who got nominated for that? Things of that nature. Niggas got snubbed. Who should have got nominated? This shit ain't for black people. So we said these things last year, the year before, Why are we surprised every year when they don't get it right?
Insanity. What's the definition of insanity?
Doing the same thing and expecting different results.
I mean, we say this every year. People get snubbed. People are gonna continue to get snubbed. I mean, there's valid reasons for people to feel like they got snubbed.
I feel like Lil Baby should have had definitely more nominations.
I think so. Even though I kind of slanted her at the beginning, but Summer Walker's album was very.
Oh, and well, we didn't do the R&B categories, but yeah. So we for sure, it's like we know that these people aren't our people, right? We know that there's a lot of disrespect when it comes to rap and R&B, even though it's the number one genre, right? And then R&B for sure. Like, I had a whole conversation the other day about, is R&B dead?
No, it's not. It's not. I think if you think R&B is dead, whoever side you was on, I think you just haven't been. You're not.
Okay, how about this though?
Not listen to mainstream R&B maybe, but if you listen to mainstream R&B, you have.
Okay, so
superstars.
If it's not on the mainstream, right, it's underground, right? Underground.
Well, I wouldn't even say there's a lot of mainstream R&B that's fantastic. Summer Walker,
okay, we got
Taylor.
Best R&B album nominees are Ant Clemens, Happy to Be Here, Giveon, Take Time,
Giveon.
Jivion, Take Time. Luke James, To Feel Loved. John Legend, Bigger Love. All Gregory Porter, All Rise. I'm gonna actually go listen to every one of these albums that I haven't listened to because, as you know, we enjoy R&B over here.
I mean, it seems weird in that category. There's no female R&B artists because I feel like in terms of R&B, female R&B artists have been
Yeah,
running the game.
for R&B album, it's all men.
No Summer Walker, no Janae, no her,
Yeah,
no
so she's
Snow
nominated for
Allegra.
album of the year, but not R&B album of the year, which is
Yeah,
very weird.
no,
But see,
no,
I did see,
like,
like, why are they trying to spread out the nominations like that? If you get nominated for album of the year, shouldn't you also get nominated for album of the year in your genre?
I think so.
Yeah, so I see why people are like, you know what I'm saying? I think there's some more R&B categories.
I know. Labels or artists have to submit their work to be considered. Now, really, people are really see. I'm an action type of dude, right? So, whatever black people really just started like, we're so fed up. People are getting snubbed and stuff. What if, as a collective, artists and industry just don't submit their work to the Grammys? So there's no category.
Why? That's not gonna happen. The
But
bag.
I know there's money. But I know the the price tag goes up if you're a Grammy nominated or Grammy award winning artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like that certification. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy that the gatekeepers or like in the music industry, these people who are a lot of times out of touch still dictate the bags. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think it's always the bags, you know? It's always the fucking bags.
Well, salute to the Grammy nominated artists this year.
Yeah, I'm still trying to find the R&B song, the other R&B awards, but
Tiana Taylor's project was really good.
Say it again.
Tiana Taylor's project.
Yes, fantastic. I really enjoyed that one. Like that was one that I kept. I still go back to a few songs from that joint. Like it's crazy. But I'm just tired. People, stop being the same. Stop complaining about the Grammys every year. If you're gonna participate and you're gonna take the accolades, you're gonna take the bag that come with it. You want to take the bullshit politics that are behind it. You know.
Yeah.
So let's just stop being crazy. Like the first few years when I learned, like I thought, listen, the Grammys was a big deal because I'm like, I love seeing like not a big deal, but I love seeing the Grammy performances. Like the artists that I like seeing them perform at the Grammys because I'm like, yo, this is they're gonna do the song I like, they're gonna have visuals that I like, they're gonna be dancing, they're gonna be singing, I get to hear the voices, you know what I'm saying? That's fucking dope to me. So that's why I like the Grammys. But as I got older and my awareness rose, I'm like, okay, the politics that play into these awards, you know what I'm saying? The sponsors and all the shit like that, the television ratings and how all the shit plays in, how they don't air certain awards, but they air the other ones. You know what I'm saying? It's all fucked up. And I found the R&B categories. So best R&B performance, Lightning and Thunder, Janae Aiko featuring John Legend, Black Parade, Beyonce, All I Need, Jacob Collier and Mahalia and Ty Dolla $ign. Shout out to Ty Dolla. You gotta know. Goathead, Brittany Howard, See Me, Emily King. Best traditional R&B performance, we got Sit On Down, the Baylor Project, and John Baylor and Marcus Baylor. Wonder What She Thinks of Me, Chloe and Halle. Let Me Go, Michael Kilgore. Anything for You, Let Us See, and Distance by Yebba. And then Best R&B Song, Better Than I Imagine. I don't know who the fuck that is. Who's Better Than I Imagine? Better Than I Imagine by Robert Glasper and Michelle. So rap song is the writers again. So yeah. Black Parade, Beyonce, Collide, Do It, Chloe and Halle, Slow Down by her and Skip Marley. So yeah. And there's another one. Best Progressive R&B Album. Janae Aiko, Chilombo, Chloe Halle, Ungodly Hour, Free Nations, Robert Glasper, Fuck Your Feelings, Thundercat, What It Is.
I don't know any of those last two people you said.
But see, I do
You
think
said it's
there's
a
an
good time to go
opportunity.
check them out.
Yeah, check them out. There's an opportunity to do that. Listen to some shit you haven't. But ain't it still fuck the Grammys? Damn, this boy frozen again. I say it's fuck the Grammys because we know the good art. It ain't always the one that they put before us and put the money behind. That boy frozen. His eyes closed too.
Still fuck the Grammy. Still fuck the Grammy.
It's fuck the Grammys.
Still fuck the Grammy. Yeah.
Okay. You was frozen for a minute.
Yeah.
Your eyes. All right. Fuck the Grammys.
Next, let's keep it moving.
Yeah, we're gonna go through this. It just went down the other night.
Yes, sir.
Roy Jones Jr., Mike Tyson, Nate Robinson, Jake Paul, and then two other undercards that were actually very entertaining. The undercards were really, really good for this fight. I think it's a success, this whole thing. But we got to talk about the fucking Jake Paul, Nate Robinson. Go ahead, Briz.
That's the real story. That's the story.
That's the lead story.
The lead story. So like you said, Terry, there was a bunch of undercards for the main fight, Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. But there was the undercard before that fight, which was Jake Paul, which is he's a social media star, and Nate Robinson, which is who is a 3-time dunk contest champion, all-star. I don't know if he was all-star, but he's an NBA player.
10-year NBA vet, journeyman,
NBA vet,
Hooper.
Very good basketball player, very athletic. He played high school. He played football and basketball in college and in high school, so he's very athletic. And I guess he wanted to get him, get into the boxing world.
Stop.
So if you don't know, Nate Robinson got knocked out last night.
Got knocked the fuck out. Second round.
And it wasn't like a good fight. It wasn't like he was battling in the trenches and he just got caught. Like he looked
terrible.
He looks like I like shout out to Big Snoop. Big Snoop held it down in the commentary, had me geeked up. Big Snoop Dogg, he was a color commentary last night. But what he was saying was like it looked like he just practiced on one avenue of boxing, was just attacking. And he didn't
no defense.
He didn't practice defense, you know what I'm saying? He didn't clinch or nothing like that.
No, he was trying to clinch. He was trying to clinch from far the fuck away. He kept trying to grab this nigga, bro. Bro, niggas are punching you. You don't try to grab someone when they're throwing fists at you.
Yeah.
It was the memes, my God.
Yeah, so what we're getting here now is that because of the way he got knocked out so extravagantly, social media erupted. There was quick memes of the Martin episode.
Great. Lovely.
They were doing videos of when he got knocked out and the Sonic coins came off of him. I heard the Microsoft power down button when he got knocked out.
Listen, do you remember years back when Manny Pacquiao was fighting Marquez and he got hit very similarly, actually not similarly, but he fell on his face the same way.
Yeah,
Nick fell on his face. And they had my man on a certain mattress. They had him carried out with the African people remember that African niggas that was dancing with the casket? They had him on his shoulder on that joint. Bro, like
the joint where he had Simba was trying to make him wake up.
Oh yeah, Simba was trying to wake him up. And they showed his Instagram post before the fight. He said, I'm doing this for my kids. And then niggas like, yo, I seen a tweet. It was like, yo, that man got kids, G. It was just, it's like, bro, I don't know what inspired him to try to box. But my nigga,
Sure.
everybody said this. You don't play boxing. It's not something.
No, nah.
You play basketball, you play football, you don't play boxing. Niggas could kill you, and he almost died, bruh. He did not know where he ended, but he got dropped. He got dropped in the first round.
He got dropped twice before that.
And then he got dropped in that round, and then he got KO'd. And the people put this meme too. Is like what feels like racism was not. This felt like racism because the white boy knocked the fuck out of him. Hit the.
And it was 8 punches. 8 punches.
Bro, Nate, he did not look like a boxer at all, bro. He didn't cover himself up. He was just lunging in,
trying to running into punches. Like he didn't try to even the first round. The first round is where you feel people out. You know what I'm saying? Hit him with a jab. He wasn't trying to jab. He wasn't trying to feel him out. He wasn't trying to go for the body. He just tried to just swing like it was like in a backyard. Like boxing is not backyard. Boxing is not backyard fighting. You know what I'm saying? They aren't just swinging. There's strategy into it. And I don't know if his camp or anybody just told him, you're athletic, man. Just get him tired or whatnot. And just because Nate Robinson is athletic doesn't mean the other boy ain't been practicing. He ain't like the other man ain't been in the gym. You know what I'm saying?
He's been in the gym and he's had another. I remember because that's the first time I really heard of his. I heard of the other Paul motherfucker. But I was like, who's this other? This a different Paul. And he was fighting because his brother was fighting, Logan Paul was fighting, and he was fighting. And he won the fight. So I was like, and he came in 1-0. So I was like, okay, he's fought before. So he knows at least what this feeling is gonna be like going into the ring and all that shit. Nate came in that joint and he looked like he did not look like a boxer, period. And it was very sad.
He was wearing shorts that said hold that.
He held something.
Man, the man came out trolling you with this, like you said, with the Bow Wow basketball song. Come on, son. Like
that's first of all, that shows your age because that's not Bow Wow's basketball song.
He was playing, but it was basketball.
But Bow Wow remade that song. That was
it was the Bow Wow version.
Oh, it was the Bow Wow version?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I believe it was the Bow Wow version, bro.
Okay, I thought he played the original version. Whatever.
No, you think Jake Paul knows the original version of
it basketball? Don't matter if he knows it. It's just the original song.
I swear I thought it.
People do research on their trolls, man. Curtis Blow basketball. That's what I thought it was. But either way, he trolled the fuck out of him. And I was already laughing. I was like, yo, this man, he came out trolling. He did the little basketball dribble. Then he knocked the nigga out. That white boy got swag.
Yep. He came out the basketball by a little Bow Wow.
Yeah, man. And Nate Robinson, we're gonna have to. It's gonna take a lot of repair to get you. Bro, from now on, you're not the nigga that won the dunk contest no more. You're the nigga that got knocked out by Jake Paul.
And I think this is a great segue into our conversation of the day. If we don't have any other topics,
man, I think that's it. Let me just check.
Okay, well, listen, as you say, like he's got a lot to do with his image.
You just say Tyson and Roy Jones did fight. It was a draw. That was actually another entertaining fight. Was no knockouts for 250-year-old motherfuckers. It was actually a pretty good fight. I enjoyed watching it. But Tyson and Roy, and everybody was worried about Roy Jones this whole time. Who would have known we needed to be worried about Nate Robinson?
Well, listen, I think speaking of Mike, you give him if he had 1 or 2 more rounds, he would have.
Yeah, they needed more time. Like they went to 2-minute rounds instead of 3-minute. I think if they would have made it 3-minute rounds, he would have got more.
Roy wouldn't have made it. Roy
was tired. He was second round, and you could hear the breathing because listen, it was no crowd, so you heard the trainers talking. You heard all the punches, and you heard that motherfucker Roy breathing hard as a bitch.
He was tired, bro.
And then Mike was like, "Yeah, we're gonna do this again." And you could see on Roy's face, he was like, "Nigga, I'm gonna talk to my family," but he did not want to do that shit again. He's like, "Nigga, them punches hurt."
Come on, cuz. Listen, it was great to see them 2 old men get into the. I think Mike. Listen, I can't wait till the movie with Jamie Foxx come out with Mike. It's probably gonna be super fire. But I need a book of just Mike Tyson quotables because he's
Oh,
just
he got too
talking
many,
shit.
bro.
I know his podcast is lit, but he
I'll
be
fuck you till you love me. He
I
told
think
someone, I'll fuck you. I'll fuck you till you love me, bitch. And he was talking to a man. He said,
said
that was my favorite one. He said, I'll
I
fuck
feel
you till
like
you
I feel like he said I feel like a gladiator. I feel like Alexander the Great. I was like, oh, that's fire.
That's far. Listen, Mike Tyson is a Renaissance man.
Yeah.
He is a Renaissance man. And for all the bad things that's on his record, he seems to own it in such a way that people aren't able to use it against him. Like he doesn't run away from who he was. So it's like you could try to say, well, you raped somebody, and it's like he's like, I served my time, I did that, I tried to atone, and he's just, I don't know, somehow he got a little Donald Trump in him. Stuff don't really stick to him that for that long.
You can't really blame him. It's Mike Tyson. I
It's like exactly. It's like where he came from in his circumstances. Like, damn, the fact that he's not just dead is just amazing.
Facts. I mean, shout out to Roy Jones too, because he's a institution in the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Amazing.
He had a great song, budding rap career. I don't know if it was gonna go further than
I
that.
must have forgot.
You know what I'm saying? He had the I Smoke, I Drank. That shit went off. That shit still go off.
He has a few singles.
I drank. I'm supposed to stop, but I can't. I'm a dog. I love that joint. That joint goes hard. You know what I'm saying? And he's that flashiness in the ring.
He showed it. He showed it, man. He
was running for his life. He was running for his life.
Yeah, I'll be running for my life too. Shit. But they got the bag. Both of them got the bag. But okay. Also, the last thing about Nate Robinson, did he really only get paid $600? And he would freeze when I asked that question. Oh, yeah, you're back. Did he really get paid $600?
That's what they say. I hope not, because again, this is going into our topic. But I hope the man did not really get paid $600 to get knocked out to the world. That's not a good return on your investment.
Yeah, I think maybe they try to. I don't know, man, but damn, he didn't set black people back, man. Black people were getting their ass. Damn, I can't say that.
I mean, I said, when would our community know peace? We thought
not today.
This was a moment. This could have been a moment where we could have had a one win in 2020. We've taken a lot of L's as a black community. You know what I'm saying? Nate Robinson, a cherished person in the basketball community, 3-time NBA dunk champion, knocked out a white boy social media star.
Exactly. We love watching white people get punched in the face. But nah, that nigga did it for. Listen, don't fuck with. I don't even know. Don't fuck with shit you ain't never fucked with professionally your first time. If you ain't never, it's like you ain't never had sex, but you want to shoot. You want to have your first time fucking and be on film. Don't do that. Don't do that. He should at least, and listen, if you're gonna do, he didn't even have no tune-up fights. Everybody has
jumped right into the joint.
Everybody's
did he spar?
It don't look like it. It didn't look like it.
It looked like he was like, he just hit the boxing bag and then I'm ready to fight.
Yeah, man, it was crazy. Listen, blessings to him and his family. I hope he recovers fully.
You know, that's something that we always worry about, like when people get dunked on or something like that, like, or people get really embarrassed in sports. It's like, oh, this guy has kids.
Because
this is the first time I really realized he has kids that are of age.
Mm-hmm. They call it a poster for a reason. Because, bro, when you get dunked on, they used to blow them pictures up big as shit.
Put them in the slam magazines.
Put it in them. Exactly. Listen, I had all them joints, the Sports Illustrated kids. They have posters of Vince Carter dunking on somebody. You'd be like, who is he dunking on? Be like, oh, that you're that guy. But now the internet is worse. You're the meme, bro. These memes ain't going nowhere for a minute.
Yeah.
So your kids is on the internet. All they see is memes of daddy on
and Nate Robinson has kids that are in high school right now. They're hoopers. So his kids.
The chances of being embarrassed were too high for me to do that. Like, and I got self-confidence. I have self-confidence in myself. He just, bro, did he not fight anybody in a ring before? Because he looked so bad.
It was
so
like
inexperienced.
He just looked. He was just like chopping his feet, moving his feet fast as fuck, and like Snoop pointed out, like he's not even wearing boxing shoes. He's
He's
wearing.
like, is he wearing basketball shoes? Yeah.
Shout out to the scammers out here. You know what I'm saying? We went through a lot last night. You know what I'm saying, when the links was going
Oh
down.
yeah.
But you know,
Shout out to you, bro. You came through.
real scammers gonna scam, baby. I ain't paying for that. But I probably would have, but I wasn't. But that was a good show, man. Shout out to Nate. Hopefully he's doing all right. He's woke up. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully he's doing all right and he woke up. I think he woke up, man. But go ahead. That goes right into to what you want to talk about.
Yeah, man. We were talking about, like, Nate Robinson. He went through a lot on social media, regardless, right? And in 2020 and beyond, we've seen that, and probably since 2018 or whenever Twitter started, last couple of years, that when people get embarrassed, you become a meme, you become a GIF, you become a video, you become a story on social media. And we're not talking about celebrities, you know what I'm saying? Celebrities go through it. I guess they have a PR team. But I just want to give some quick game. Let's talk about, like, just what do you do when you get embarrassed on a national scale, on a world scale, on being on the internet? Like, you got beat up or you got punched. Like, I remember the days when I'm still scared to get world star.
Oh, world star.
I'm still scared to get world star. People were, like, that's when it first started. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do? Like, I never experienced that where I was the talk of social media, or I had a video or a picture of me just floating around of me being embarrassed. What do you do? And now we get into the age we're about to have kids, and so in the next three, whatever, in the near future,
Mm-hmm.
like we say with Nate Robinson, he got kids. It's kids or teenagers. What do you
Yeah.
do? What do you tell your kids? And you know what I'm saying? And people are sick. People, they're gonna find reason to cyber bully people over shit like this. Like,
Yes, relentless.
you know what I'm saying? But like, we tell people not to do the internet shit. But in this situation, do you do the internet shit? What do you do? Like,
Okay, well,
in my mind, I'm saying I think you got deactivate for like a day or two.
mm-hmm.
You got to yeah, deactivate. Find the funny first. You got to find the funny first. If there is funny.
Yeah, you post a couple of the memes yourself, and then deactivate.
You know what? You know what a good way to do? Do what Odell Beckham did when the shit story came out.
Yeah, post yourself working, but
no, but he made a joke about it, like something was shit in there, something like that.
But it was motivational.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing motivational about getting knocked out. So
there is some motivational about knocked out. What they say, you not get knocked down, you get back up.
Okay, you're right. Actually, you're right. You're right. He needed to drop the pic of him getting knocked out with a motivational speech, something motivational caption, and just deactivate.
Yeah. Because you got to try to spin it. Because it's all negative. Humor, comedy, being witty will help for sure.
I'm pretty sure when he woke up, he found some of this stuff funny. Like,
bro, but see, it's like, I've never been knocked out, so it's like I don't understand that disorientation, bro. You really don't know where you at or what you do. You know what I'm saying? So you can even see it on his face, like he was like trying to understand what just happened. So it takes a while for you to realize, oh, I got punched and I was asleep. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been punched, but I've never been knocked out. I've been punched in the face. I didn't have my eye cut, and I got a black eye. Yeah, I got a black eye. But I ain't never been knocked out. So the recovery process of that in the ring is probably a lot. But now he's fully aware of what happened to him. I know he's probably seen the video. He's fully aware. And like you said, you got to use some humor, and then you got to add some motivation, and then you got to step away. You got to step away.
I mean, and you gotta go to your friends. Hopefully you have good friends that can get off most of the jokes for you in a safe space before you deal with the people you don't know. Because you're more
Mhm.
likely to get mad at people you don't know joking on you. Well, no, actually, it's easy. I would say you're more likely to get mad at people you do know joking on you, but you're
Mhm.
more likely to retaliate to people you don't know. Like
Yeah.
somebody's like mentioning you, it's easier because it's
Yo,
anonymous. If I curse
this is
somebody,
like this is like top tier level embarrassment. Like it, getting knocked out on World Star was embarrassing, right? But
yeah,
it's 100 videos that get on World Star every day. And this
yeah,
whole fight compilation. So you might be one of 10, 20 videos, right?
yeah.
But yo, this is quarantine situation. Niggas is locked down.
It was
You
prime
got
time
knocked out.
Saturday night. Saturday night
This was a prime time event. You got knocked out.
fight night. You know how people love fight night. Americans love fight night.
And it's not just it's how you got knocked out and it's who you got knocked out by.
Yeah,
Because if he was fighting a professional, well, I guess technically Jake Paul is a professional. He's had a professional fight. But if he got knocked out by a journeyman boxer, you get more slack. But you got knocked out by a white boy YouTuber. Okay, how about this? I thought about this while he was talking. What if he asked for a rematch?
Nate.
Nate. Yes, Nate.
I think we would tell him to hold off on that.
But that's the only way to really get your dirt off your name. That'll get your dirt off your name. Because say you have the rematch, right? And you do a lot better. That will help. But that's something that's going to take a lot of time to organize. So that's a long game plan. In the immediate, it's not going to help you.
I would say don't stop then.
Like, keep boxing?
Yeah, keep boxing.
Because you can't quit. You can't quit boxing.
You can't quit now. You've already been knocked out in the sport. You can't let that deter you from, like, you probably got cursed. You probably got dunked on. You probably got crossed over playing basketball.
No,
playing basketball.
But listen, getting knocked out is the most embarrassing thing that can happen to a man. Besides getting raped, it's like, because listen, if you get knocked out, you could get raped. So it's like getting knocked out especially for a man. There's nothing more embarrassing than getting knocked out. Name something more embarrassing. A nigga fucking your bitch ain't as embarrassing as you get knocked out.
Probably like your news leak and you got a micro dick or some shit.
But that's still in the realm of getting knocked out.
No, there's nothing worse than that because now women, like, at least when you get knocked out, women still can have a little bit of compassion for you.
Yeah, they be trying to take care of you and like,
women know you got women know you got a mini dick, a small penis, baby dick. So
baby dick.
It's over.
Yeah, if you got a baby dick, it sucks if you got a baby dick. All right.
That's probably the worst. Your news leaking is not.
All right, so he can't rematch him.
No, you can. We just need. I guess you gotta do like like when boxers do like a 24/7 thing, where like they show their path or they show their journey, like at their practices and stuff like that. He's got to do that.
He's got to do a path where he learns how to actually fight.
Yes.
Because he don't know how to fight.
Yeah. Or we gotta talk to his trainer. We gotta figure out who his trainers are because his trainers didn't do their job.
They let this man go out there. Ever train him? He need to make a video of him beating them up. Because they did not teach him no guard. They didn't teach him footwork. He was literally just lunging, and then I was like, he was trying to tackle him half the time. That's the worst performance, bro. I've seen street
fights. That's what it looked like, son.
Bro. And it's like, maybe you could get away with that shit in a street fight.
Maybe boxing is not his avenue, right? Maybe MMA. Like, you know what?
Sneaky freezing. I think MMA might work.
I'm back.
Yeah, maybe MMA.
Yeah, that's where I was going. I was like, maybe boxing is not his avenue, right? Because he looked like he was lunging. Like you said, he was lunging. Maybe MMA He could be a takedown artist, jiu-jitsu, wrestling.
But I'll tell you this though, his ass still in MMA, his ass still would have got knocked out because niggas throwing hands in MMA too. Like, what you mean? If you lunge like that in any fight, you're getting hit like that.
We need to have a press conference with his fight team.
Oh, that's what
they got some explaining.
More slander than him. The people who prepared him did not prepare him. He was not prepared. There's nothing you can tell me that says that he was prepared for that fight.
Wasn't ready.
It ain't like he had him up against the ropes and he was beaten up. He threw 8 punches and
like I'm saying, like it wasn't a technical beatdown. It was not.
He walked into everything. He literally walked into the punch. Like he was coming, and that's what made the knockout so, because he was coming forward and that nigga hit him. You walked into it. That's even worse.
I want to say maybe like they fixed the fight, but
I'm not. Who's agreeing to that?
Exactly. Who is agreeing to get knocked out?
He gotta agree to that fix. If they fix it, he gotta agree to get knocked the fuck out like that.
Money can't make me get knocked out like that, bro.
Not like that.
Like if we want to fix the fight where I lose by decision.
Yeah, I'll take an L, but I'm not taking no KO.
Because then the KO is worse. It lives longer than just you losing by decision.
But I will say this though, he has to fight again.
Yeah, he has to. Like I say, he has to do a 24/7 doc.
You can never. He can't just stop fighting, because if that's the only memory that we have of you, you can't let that be the only memory. We just like I said, everybody loves a comeback story. We have to have the version where you got knocked out prime time, but you didn't stop fighting. You trained, and then you don't even got to fight Jake Paul again. You just have to fight somebody else again. He got to fight somebody.
Yeah.
Don't fight Jake Paul. Whatever you don't fight that white boy.
Fight.
Because that white boy, I think if he fight him 10 times, that white boy will fuck him up 10 times. It's
he looked good.
Bro, you know, like that one dude, like you ever know somebody that fought the same dude like more than 3 times, and every time he fight him, he get his ass beat? You ever knew that? Somebody that happened to somebody.
Like this.
It was somebody, I think, in high school. He kept fighting this dude like a couple days in the same week, and he got beat up every time. But he was like, look, after the first time, they was like, yeah, you got to try to fight him again. And he lost again. And they was like, yeah, fight him again. And after the third time, I was like, yo, bro, you can't fuck with him. Like, just stop. Stop fighting. Don't fight him no more. You got hard because you kept coming back.
Yeah.
But you just can't beat him. You know?
Yeah. You gotta choose violence. In that situation, you gotta choose peace.
Yes, because he can't go and really hurt Jake Paul. That was a sanctioned fight. It's not like, you know what I'm saying, you can't like go hit him in the knee with a baseball bat, man. So it's just Listen, and I'm gonna speak about my personal situation. I've been embarrassed. I've had incidents where it's like, damn, how do you live this moment down? You did something embarrassing, right? And it's like, the key is you have to acknowledge what you did. You have to acknowledge what happened. Then you can't run away with it. You can't run away from it. And you gotta laugh at yourself. You gotta be able to laugh at yourself. You gotta acknowledge, yeah, nigga, I was dumb as hell in that ring. I did it, or I was dumb as hell. Whatever I did was stupid. Boom. And then there's that period of time, like right after, like right now, when you tell him to get off the internet, you got to get away, because everything he's only going to see the bad shit. And even things that ain't even talk about him getting knocked out, he's going to think people are talking about him getting knocked. Like, you got to just pull completely away, because in your head, you're going to be so in your head about it. You're going to think everybody knows you got knocked out, even though a lot of people do know. I mean, everyone does know he got knocked out, but there's some people that didn't see the fight. And even though those people,
exactly. And
remember, some people that didn't see it. Somebody didn't see it.
And remember, social. I bet you by next week there's gonna be something else that keeps people's attention. Besides,
listen, this is not. You gotta let it die down.
But you should come back with definitely a boxing promo video. That'd be fire.
Yes, you have to actually learn how to box. You have to.
It's too late. It's in the cards now. You can't run away from it now. You're a boxer now.
it's like the first time you try to ride a horse, you break your leg, nigga. Now you gotta wait till your leg heal, and then you have to actually try to learn, and you have to learn. You have to learn. Like there's no way around it, or you're just a bitch. And I don't think he's a bitch. I don't think he's a bitch.
No. Yeah,
It takes him. Yeah,
he's athletic, man. He'll get the job done,
but he is a bitch if he quits boxing.
yeah,
because that not a bitch, but like say that punch, like he's like, nigga, I'll never get in the ring ever again in my life. You know, he could be traumatized.
Nah, you cannot let that white boy take away your fire.
He took away his consciousness. He took away his walking awake. That nigga was awake, and then
that's fine. But if you let the white man, that white boy, take your fire for life, and you're scared to get in the ring again,
yeah, I don't think. I think
our community would never let that happen to him.
Yeah, Nate is resilient. He'll be resilient, but it's a toughie, man. Whew.
Tough one, bro.
That was like some Mike Tyson knockout shit. That's crazy. It was on it.
The man's face bounced off the mat, cuz.
At this point, it's Cena Jones. He's like, at this point, I knew I had fucked up. He hit the slow mo freely, like,
Bro, they took a still of his shoes was facing a different direction than his face.
It's just it's crazy. Like
I'm glad that he's like, these jokes are only funny because he's okay.
Bro, I thought he might have really been like, I was like, please make sure he's all right. After a while, I was like, yo,
thought he was done. So.
Make sure he's. I didn't even start really laughing until I saw that he was all right. I was like, oh, he's moving. Once I saw him breathing and shit, I was like, okay, he's breathing. I could laugh. But especially social media, that shit's gonna live for a while. You're gonna have to accept the jokes. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta stay away from Jake Paul. Don't go near that nigga for a while. And I just seen a picture that Jake Paul took a picture in his jersey today.
See, I don't like that.
That's good trolling, if I knock a nigga out,
that's good trolling. That's good trolling, though. That's good trolling.
If you knock a nigga out, you got the right to do a lot of shit. Because we talk about violence on this podcast a lot of time. It is the equalizer. It's the problem solver. If Nate really had a problem with him, he could have settled it in the ring. He tried to, and we settled it how we decided to settle it, and you lost. What you gonna do? He can't beat him up. He can't beat him up. I could wear your fucking jersey. You can't beat me.
Side note. Speaking of somebody trolling a professional boxer, I don't know if you saw a story that boy Snitch 9, Tekashi was in the club with.
Put that nigga in the ring with somebody.
Gervonta Davis. He was trolling Gervonta Davis in the club, throwing money at Tank. We just told him he almost killed somebody.
Tank killed, and that was a professional fighter that he did that shit to. He did that to a nigga that's fought 50 other niggas.
Do you understand? Like, I understand we're here for you're here for that's your shtick.
Whatever. It's getting sicker.
But you're trolling somebody that hands are legally like can kill somebody.
Listen, the troll, he's getting sicker with his shit. You see, everything he's doing is getting sicker. He did that O-Block shit. He did the Vaughn shit. Now you're trolling somebody. It's like you don't have a shot in the world fucking with that nigga.
And he's from Baltimore. Baltimore niggas are
on any level. Gun. First of all, we know you don't fuck with gun. We know you're a bitch. We know you're gonna snitch. So it's like you're trolling people that can't do nothing. Like it's like a dog barking out at a dog at the window barking at someone on the street. You can't do. You're inside the house. You can't do nothing.
No, they were in the same club. They were in the same club.
But okay. So now he's the dog.
They were in the same club looking at each other.
He's the little dog barking at the pit bull, and they're like, the pit bull's fucked up if he bite the shit out of the little dog. The pit bull won't get put down if he bites.
Bronte would really knock his head off. So
how's he trolling? He was throwing money at him.
Yeah, they were cursing at each other. He was like cursing at Gervonta, and then they were in a strip club, and he balled up with like some money, and he like threw it aggressively at Gervonta. Like,
you know what? Tekashi 6ix9ine might be like some type of being that like needs negative energy for him to live. Like, remember the vampire, damn, what's the name of the show? You know what I'm talking about? The FX show.
Oh,
I
something in
got
the
you.
shadows.
Something in the Shadows, right? He's like the
I don't think
energy.
it's something in the shadows, but it's something.
It's what we do in the
Yeah.
shadows. He's like the vampire from What We Do in the Shadows. Like he
Oh yeah.
needs negative energy. That's what he feeds on. So like he'll do whatever he needs to do to people to try to get that energy because that's the only thing he'll live off of. Because
Yeah.
bro, what are you doing throwing money at Tank? Come on, son. Tank hit bitches. And I'm happy that shit didn't even come across my timeline. Let's see.
You know, it's on his man's page, so you can
Who?
the videos. It's on his man's page.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm Googling it.
Who's like you doing? You trolling Javante?
That nigga you just seen him fuck a Mexican up. he just finished fucking a Mexican up.
He would clearly he would knock your block off. I don't know.
Oh my god. Tekashi is the definition of a nigga that he a bitch. Oh, he's a bitch. He's the definition of a nigga that's like gonna talk shit when someone's holding him back. Like he's only and then when somebody let him go, he's still gonna stand there and be like, nigga, hold me back so I can talk some more shit. You know what I'm saying? He's so aggressive. He need to get punched in his fucking face. Cause I know he can't. Remember that video? He was at the airport. This was early on before he did all this snitching. He was at the airport, and niggas got to scrapping him and his niggas. But he never threw a punch. He tried to swing on someone he missed. Oh my god, this guy's a clown. And you know who's even more?
Yeah.
You know who's even more of a clown? Actually, no, I'm not gonna call the women around him clowns because they see him as a sucker. They're using him too. It's just
His lady.
It's a sick world we live in. Yeah, all the hoes is fucking with him and like being seen with him.
Very much so.
Yeah, he's a lick. He's a sucker. He's a tootsie pop. He a sucker.
All right, man. Let's I got a meeting in 20 minutes. So let's round this out with a question. And we can get out of here. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Question this week says, and this is manipulative by women. We're gonna get into this. I accidentally sent news to my guy friend, and all he said was "quote unquote" cool. I don't like him, but I have an amazing body, so I kind of feel disrespected by the bland response. I really hope he's gay or something because I'm not that hurt. I just what and the question is do I say something to him about it?
Chris, I'm gonna use one of your quotes.
Mm-hmm.
Expectations leads to disappointment. She's expecting a reaction, and since she didn't get that reaction, she's hurt. Her ego is hurt.
Yeah.
That nigga said, cool. That's how you really fuck with women, niggas. Men. If you want to play this game right, you have to know the reaction that women are anticipating and don't give it to them. Especially when you're dealing with
especially with like a nude you wasn't expecting, right? I feel like she wanted like we have female friends, and a random nude from your female friend, I feel like it's either like it's a setup or you didn't even send it to me.
Yeah, mistake.
Yeah, especially if you even talked like that before. So that was a good response by the bro to hit her with the cool. See where her head was at. Now she's all flustered. Now, to answer her question, don't ask him. Don't ask him why he responded by the cool. Just talk to the game as an L. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get the response you wanted. And that's kind of rude for her to even assume just because you sent a nude to a man and he didn't go crazy that it's something disrespecting you. Like you said, it's her ego.
Yeah. Big ego.
Not on May gonna be the fucking that coyote and fucking be a horn dog because he got a nude. A lot will
act like he got a nude before. He got nude message. He got nudes before. He acted like he did it before.
I'm saying salute to the man. That's a good point. Hey fellas, if you get a nude, internalize it first before you respond.
Unless it's your girl, then you're supposed to
Yeah.
hype her up. You're supposed to be like, oh shit.
Might put a call out to all my fellas out here. The next news you get.
But what was her question again? What was her question?
So she's like, she says, I really hope he's gay or something because I'm
Nah, that nigga not gay. Your nude was mid.
I'm not that hurt. Should I reach out to see why he responded that way?
You didn't reach out after that nigga, after you sent the message like, oh, my bad, sorry, I didn't mean to send that to you? She didn't say none of that?
She didn't put that in the message.
Okay, so she's stuck off his cool response.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She expected the thirst, but it was a desert.
Yeah.
But he wasn't in a desert. She expected the thirst, but he was at the pool already.
Yeah. So now she's flustered about why she didn't get the response.
This is amazing. This is probably one of the tougher questions we've had to answer. I don't really know what to tell her.
I say try to know what to do.
Send him another one. Send him another set. Got to be a set. Different, probably preferably 2 or 3 different poses.
Yeah.
And then see what he says.
But then she also says, I don't like him.
Okay, so why are you tripping off his response, bro? See, this is her.
It's her ego because she says, I have an amazing body. So
she's very egotistical. Now, that could be a fact. She could just be stating facts like, look, honestly, I have an amazing body. But she's really, as women would say if it was a man, she really butthurt.
Yeah.
Saying she the girl, she flipped it. Say a nigga sent her his meat to a girl and she say, oh, okay. He's feeling some type of way. He's like, yo, I just sent her my meat and she didn't even react to it. She think, so my meat is just baby dick.
Yeah. Baby dick.
Maybe she's really in denial of her body. It might not really be that amazing. Cause like, even if you my homegirl, right? And you send me a nude, I'm going to be like, damn, who was that for? After you tell me, be like, yo, who's getting like, damn, you must really like whoever this is. Cause you giving them that A1, you giving them this, you sending out your body. So
that's a good
what
point.
I recommend her to do.
Her nude might not be that fire. She might need to reevaluate.
No, it's not that fire. Cause ain't no nigga just saying cool if he get a new friend or not.
Yeah.
If it's my homegirl, she sent me some shit by mistake. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Who is this for? I'm gonna have. It might not be a thirst reaction, but it's gonna be a big reaction because it's a random naked picture of you. Yeah. Like you don't just see random naked pictures of your friends every day.
Yeah.
So his reaction, the fact that it was just a little blip in his day, is fucking with her mental. Like she's like, why is this not even a ripple? He ain't even talked to me about it. That's why she asking, can she talk to him about it? I recommend if it's really on your chest, which it is bothering you, I think you just need to talk to me. Like, look, I didn't mean to send you that message, but damn, you acting like my shit mid. Be funny, but also don't be too serious. So keep it funny. Don't make it a serious thing. But sure, you can send him a text. Excuse me. I say it's fine. She can go ahead and address it since he hasn't, and it's definitely on her mind a lot. Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. I just want her to understand that just because he didn't go crazy off the nude doesn't mean he's gay.
Yeah, for sure.
I understand that too.
Then you might have sent it to him while he was beating off, and he was looking at another picture. Who knows? I don't know, man, but
you know what I'm saying he probably already got the nut off. Don't talk to a man after he's finished nutting.
You might have sent it to him right after he just bust.
You know what I'm saying?
So he ain't even had no energy for you. He just came.
You know what I'm saying? Or just because we've been around, act like, you know what I'm saying? You want when women want us to be, you want us to act like we've been there before.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he's been there before. He's received a nude before.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, yours wasn't that fire.
And maybe the energy for you is maybe his energy for you is the same energy you have for me. I don't really like him like that. Maybe he don't really like you like that.
And he's really keeping it as the bro. You the bro. You the sis. Isn't that what y'all want?
Oh, you know what? Listen, what I really would recommend if she sent this email, if this was a direct message to Miles, I'll be like, yo, send us the nude, and then we'll tell you why he said what he said. Send it to mazeltalkspod@gmail.com. Send that. Go ahead and send that picture, and we'll share it amongst a good group of people. We won't. It's not gonna go to the internet. We're player. We're gonna keep it, but we're gonna do a little poll about your nude, and then we'll get back to you and tell you why he got the reaction.
Real critiques.
Oh yeah, real critiques. Definitely. We're gonna give you pointers how to improve your nude game.
That's important. Critiques without plans of action.
Oh yeah. We're not trying to fuck you, cause just like him, we're good.
All right. I think that's it for this week. We'll get back to regular schedule next week when I have a little bit more time. But I want to say thank you guys for hopping on for another episode of Miles Talks, a safe place for keeping it player, where we keep it kosher every time, all the time. Remember us to follow us on IG, Twitter. You can find us on all your streaming platforms: Apple, Spotify, Google Play, Google Podcasts, iHeartMedia, and you can find us on YouTube now. Subscribe and review and comment on our YouTube channel. Content is coming, and it's coming fast, baby. 2021, we big stepping into 2021. So again, thank you for listening. Thank you for joining with us. We'll see you next week, baby. Oh wait, hold on. In the path to playerdom, there are 3 rules to success: stay true to yourself, stay true to the code, and wear your mask.
Wait, can I? There's number 4.
What's number 4?
Don't get knocked out by a white boy on national television.
We're gonna have that. We might. In 2021, we're just gonna keep adding rules.
There you go. Got number 4 today.
That's 4. That's 4 today. Don't get knocked out by a white man on national television. So take those rules. We'll be all right. We'll see you next week, man. Peace.